Been a while since we did one of these, and my gosh, it's getting dark. It was bright and sunny out here about like 10 minutes ago, and all of a sudden these clouds are coming. It's about to storm. So if something happens, you know why. Before we hand this thing over to you guys and start talking, I want to say a few moves the Eagles made today. They cut Trevon Hester. And Blake Countess. They are gone. No big deal. And of course, they didn't use a franchise tag on one what the hell's his name? I can't remember. Nate Gary. You know, Nate Gary, who never had the makings of a varsity athlete. So that is very, very good. And look, I'm going to turn this over to you guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say, what's going on. And I finally see your comments starting to stream in. What's up, Comet? What's up, AC1? Takeem, what's going on? Bobby, what's going on, man? Michael Gregory, Joey, Young, what's happening? Rod, what's going on? Sean, Carlos, Eric, Cyclone. Oh, everybody's pouring in now. What's happening? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Topher, what's up? Big Birds. Trayvon, Tim, Zeke fan, what's up? Hey, Nate Gary is not going to be with the Eagles. They didn't use a franchise on him. He's never had the makings of a varsity athlete. I'm glad that he's gone. And of course, in the news of the Dallas Cowboys, they go and they sign Dak Prescott to huge, huge money. And I know some Dallas fans wanted me to react. I wanted to save that for the live stream because I think Dallas has like a 2-year window. Then they're going to be paying this man a lot of money. And then, one other thing I wanted to address. I got a lot of DMs today asking me if I think the Eagles should pursue Kenny Golladay. Now, I love Kenny Golladay. I think he's a great player. I can't see the Eagles doing it. I don't see how we could afford him. I think Howie probably can manipulate the contracts if he wanted to, but I really don't see the need, especially where we're drafting. So with that said, I'm going to turn this over to you guys. Answer all questions, anything you want to say. Leland, we'll start with you, my man. He says, yo, what up, Philly? How you been? I've been great, man. How are you? AC1 says, it's huge right now, but in 2 years it's going to look like a deal. Well, let's look at the over the cap for Dallas real quick. I'm going to go to over the cap for Dak Prescott, his contract. In 2021, Dak's cap number is $22 million. Nah, that's pretty good. That's a bargain. 2022, $33 million. That's pretty good. But then all of a sudden, 2023 goes up to $44 million. And then in 2024, $47 million. So that's a lot of money now. I think that's going to be a lot of money then. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, no, this is live. I've never done a premiere. I still have never used one. I need to try. But I mean, you know, usually I just talk. Most of my streams, I like to just let you guys talk. My wife has not seen my video yet, but I'm probably dead when she does. Not seen my video yet, crap. But I'm probably dead when she does. There we go. We can't sleep on Owusu. Got to get him Pitts or Chase. I want Kimura. I do. Premiere is when you set it up so your video is going to play at a certain time and there's a live chat and people can watch at the same time and you can talk to them, but it's not really live. Do you think Hurts is the future? Great question, Mark. I think that Hurts can be. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen enough of him. However, I will say this. If we don't give him a fair chance this year, then how will we ever know? I don't think you draft a quarterback at 6. I think you give him a chance, you know? Brian, what's up, man? Sweep the ankle. That's right. Freshie, what's up, my man? I didn't know Dak Prescott played defense to suck against elite teams. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't play defense. Colton says, Eagles going 0-16 next year. I think the Eagles could be in the playoffs next year, to be honest with you. If we're being honest. Kamara is the best linebacker. I think so, too. From what I've seen so far, yes. Richard says, Dak is garbage time, King. He makes the most of his great stats when the game is already lost. All right. You might be right. And you got to wonder, how's he going to be when he comes back from injury? We got 180 people in here right now. Thank you so much for being here. Please please subscribe if you're new. And let's get them lights up. I'll be saying Hurts could be the best quarterback out of last year's draft, this year's draft. I mean, only time will tell, Dash. You know, only time will. When I give some more out, Michael. But I mean, only time will tell if he is or not. I mean, we're not going to know until he plays. I saw Malcolm Butler got cut. I have zero interest, absolutely none. I don't think the Eagles need to go out and sign Malcolm Butler type guys. I think the Eagles need to focus on the draft, focus on getting younger. 500, you're right with Dak's caps hit. But in 2023, the cap will skyrocket with the new TV deal. So honestly, I think they did a good job. Yeah, it always works. I mean, it always works that way, right? Where in a few years, it doesn't look like a lot of money. That's true. But, it is what it is. Dak has a winning record against the Eagles, so if he's garbage, what does that make? I mean, we'll see what Dak is. Dak has one playoff win? Xavier, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I was watching Kyle Pitts highlights earlier. He reminds me of DK Metcalf instead of a tight end. I know, Bobby. That's my point. My point is I think he can play wide receiver. So you're getting a special talent with Pitts, I think we need to use the draft to fill out space. See, I think it's dangerous to think, well, especially more so in the first round. I think mid-round, late round, I agree. But in the first round, I don't think I don't think the Eagles have the luxury to say, well, we need a linebacker, so that's where we're going to draft. You got to take the best guy available, whatever the position is. Why do you have zero interest in Malcolm Butler and saying? Because with what the Eagles don't have a lot of money. How old is Malcolm Butler? Does anybody know how old Malcolm Butler is? Let me see if I can find his age. But I'm pretty sure he's 30? I want to say. Let me see if I can find his age. Malcolm Butler is not 75. That's not the right Malcolm Butler. He is 31 years. Why would I want a 31-year-old cornerback? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Eagles we don't need to sign anybody 30 or over. Howie doesn't want to draft generational. Well, that's the problem. David, he's 31. Yeah, he's 31. Too old, right? 30. Look, you sign a guy 30 years old, 31. When you're going to trying to win that year, you maybe need that one guy. You need somebody to come in. But I mean, the Eagles. I don't know that that's where they're at. These are starting to go really quick, by the way. What if the best player available is a kicker? No, I mean, look, I mean, best player within reason. So to me this year would not be long snapper, kickers, or punters. And for me this year would not be quarterback. The Eagles are paying Carson Wentz on the Colts more than Dallas is paying for one season, Zeke. For one season. Next year, that's all off of our books. Hey, Phil Kangaroo. Yeah, I did promise you a wrench. Go Birds. You're right. I did. I think you got it. Did it go through? All right, here we go. Okay, there you go. So it's simple. The rules for the mods, only 3 things. No racist stuff, no threatening to hurt somebody, no spam. Other than that, they can say whatever they want. They can call me whatever they want. I don't care. I'm actually think Kyle Pitts is pretty freak. I think he's a generational talent. Chubbs, what's up, man? He says, yo, Philly, we got to take Pitts or Chase. That's it. I think Smith is too big of a risk. Chase is a sure bet. Pitts is going to be special. Hey, look, I like Devontae Smith. But if you're going to tell me that the Eagles are only going to take Chase or Pitts, I'm good. I have no problem with any of those guys, Nick DeWitt says, no snowflake. That's right. Psycho says, yo, what's up? What's up, Psycho Steve? Does my brother-in-law... I don't know if he does or not, to be honest with you. I don't know. I didn't get to talk to him that much because he was, he just got married and everybody was there and around him. So I didn't get to talk to him too much, but I don't know if he does, to be honest. You can't lose at 6, Philly. Well, you could always lose, but I think if Kyle Pitts and Jamar Chase are on the board, they're going to be there. Here's how I see the draft going. Right, I think you're going to have Lawrence at 1, Wilson at 2. The Jets may or may not trade. Then somebody's going to want to jump Atlanta thinking they're going to get a quarterback and try to get like Fields. I think you're going to have 3 quarterbacks off the board, and I think those guys are all going to fall to us. Pitt's the guy somebody's going to try to jump us for him. Well, that's what you have to worry about, is that Pitts may be gone. Would I let him no, not if he's a Cowboy fan, no. What's Mark Holmes going to do now Dak signed? Oh, Mark Holmes is now, he's sending me all the pictures of his studio he's building. He's going crazy. I'm trying to get Mark Holmes on the channel because I want to know why Mark Holmes is in love with Dak Prescott. and why he's willing to change his own son's name. Joe, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Check out Minnesota wide receiver Rashad Bateman. Joe, thank you for super chat. He's on my next group. Him, Collins, the linebacker, him, and then I'll need one more. We need a number 2 corner from free agency, so Slay and the cornerback 2 can mentor cornerback 3. Why? I don't want to sign a big name corner. I don't want to do that. I haven't seen Bateman. I've never even watched him. Cowboys will take Pitts if he falls 10. I think Pitts is going to end up in the NFC East. Well, if it's not us, it's those teams. So rather it be us. 500. You told me on the LB stream you would give me a wrench. I might just heard, but I think you did. I feel on his stream. I wouldn't have told you on his stream because I would have just given it to you. You know. I'll give you one anyways, though. But that's it. Not a big name guy for quarterback 2. A guy we can get for cheap like Desmond Trufant. He should be fall as well. Maybe. Or maybe you just draft one. 500, we need to make Eagles 4-round mock draft. I'm going to do a couple mocks. We'll do that. You know what I mean? People crying about wrenches. I've been here since the beginning and never asked. You used to have one, Mullins. What's our chance to get a 4th-round pick for Ertz? Great question. Can we get a 4th-round pick for Ertz? Don't know. Not sure if we can or not. I would be happy if we could get a 4th or 3rd or something like that, you know? If we're in the position to get Sewell, I would say trade down. You mean trade up to get him? I mean, I like Sewell, but I'm telling you what, I'm getting to the point now that I got Pitts number 1. He's like my clear-cut favorite right now. I want Pitts. Philly, I think about this for a minute. Would you kind of like for Howie to screw up the pick, he would get fired? Well, I would like it to I'd like him to get fired or removed from the GM. I don't want to say fired, but, you know, I would like him not to be in charge of the talent, you know? We're getting Sewell, Pitt, or Chase. I think it's going to be, out of whoever we're going to draft, I think it's going to be Sewell, Pitt, Smith, or Chase. It'll be one of those 4. You hear about the Miami trying to trade. Yeah, I think Miami's going to try to trade. If you're Miami, you want to trade that pick for more picks because somebody's going to want to come up and get a quarterback. Please react to Travis. Is that the running back from Clemson? I will. I wouldn't be surprised if Howie trades pick 6. I wouldn't either. You know what I mean? Let me keep seeing you in here. I'll give you a wrench. But I gotta see you and start to recognize you first. I think we go Chase, and then in a second we go corner. Yeah, we could. Me personally, I want to trade back up. I mean, why not trade back up in the first? Dak might be a little gun-shy, throwing too early under pressure now. And look, we don't even know how Dak's going to respond to being coming back from injury. Big fluffy man, what's up? Yeah, that's it. Running back from I'll definitely do him. I might do him next time. I still need one more player to do. You know, Pitts is basically. I think Pitts can play wide receiver. You know. Hey, Phil, because why? Could you react to? Yeah, I'll react to everybody. Just keep putting them in my comments. I keep writing them down, and I'm just going through like whoever seems to be the most requested. Like this week was Collins and Bateman, so those guys are next. David, I'm great. How are you? I love Pitts. I actually did it Asante Samuel Jr. for my channel memberships. That one was done. Can you put it on slow? Yeah, I can. I usually don't do it until 300. So we got through 300 now, so that's fine. Let me get to that. Hold on 1 second. I'm not good at pushing buttons. All right, there we go. Jeff, I'm great. How are you? Some defensive back supposedly I just saw that. Yeah, I saw that. And I saw Slater squatted all this stuff. Yes. Get Sarah Fuller at 6. Could you imagine? Hopefully in 20 years we drafted Deshaun Jackson Jr. Maybe. I don't trust Avonte Maddox as a starter and 2 rookie corners there. No, I understand. Eric Stokes, that's who it was, yeah. Yo, Philly, what do you think we could get for Brooks and Barnett if we trade them? Do you think Josh Sweat will be a force in the league? I don't know if Josh Sweat will be a force in the league. I think he's pretty good. I like him. Force in the league. When I think of force, I think of a 14, 15 sack guy. I don't know what you could get. I think Brandon Brooks, you may be able to get like a third or fourth. You know, Barnett may be the same, only because of his age. But I don't know. You know, it's hard to tell. You know, System of the Knot. Man, shout out to System of the Knot, man. I got all that great stuff. When I move next month, I'm building a studio. I'm putting a lot of that stuff in it, man. System of the Knot, man. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate it. He says, yo, what's up, 500? What's up with you, my man? Shout out to you. Philly, how about this trade, our first rigger for CD? No, Dallas wouldn't do that. Joe Tudaro, thank you for the super chat, man. I'm your draft guy, brother. If you are looking for another guy to add to the watch, check out Quiddy Pay. He's an app. You know what? I think I'm going to do him because I get a lot of requests for his name. I keep seeing his name. Joe, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. Josh Sweat's going to be monster this year. I like him. Chase or Smith. I'm back and forth, Cyclone. I slightly like Smith above Chase. But, I mean, that's not saying a lot. I like them both. I'll take either. Worst behavior. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Love the name, by the way. Do you think the Eagles should trade down on the mid-teens if Pitts, Smith, Sue, or Chase aren't there? I personally don't, because, one, I don't trust Howie Roseman to make the right pick. I feel like the more picks that go, the less our chances of getting it right. And I just think this team needs some young talent at the top end of the draft. They need top-end talent. So I'm staying there. One of those guys is going to fall. Yeah, Sweat's knee is a problem down the road. But you know who they said the same thing about was Jeremiah Trotter, that his knees were going to make him have a short career. Mac Jones is a great quarterback. He's got great accuracy and arm strength. He's just going to be big. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people like him. I'm not that big on Mac Jones. Not early in the draft. But, I mean, you never know. System Nut says, just got off work, time to relax. Relax, my man. I'm so busy because I went to Vegas, so I'm running around like crazy today. I was supposed to do one of my State of the Eagles. I was gonna have Nitro Freak on, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't commit to a time, so we moved that back to Thursday. And I got a bunch of stuff to do when I leave. Cade, Rock the Artist, what's up, my man? I enjoy your videos, Rock the Artist. By the way, shout out to you, man. If you guys haven't subscribed to Rock the Artist, great guy. Yeah, well, Frank the Tank, I love that name. I don't know what cash we have. I agree. That's why I said at the beginning, for those that have been asking me about Kenny Golladay, I don't see how we can sign him. Philly, how about trading our second, third, or fourth for pick 25? That's what I'm talking about, Joey. That's what I'm talking about. You got 2 thirds. You got a second. If you could get like a J.C. Horn falls, let's say he falls between 25 and 30 something, take it. Go after him. You know what I mean? I love that idea. Kimura, the linebacker, I'm in absolute love with. I think he's the best linebacker there is. Alec, thank you for super chat, man. He says, Philly, you should do a call-in show tomorrow for us Philly fans to give our opinions of what's going on currently, the Eagles and everything else. Alec, we're gonna do one this week. I got a lot of live streams this week. We're gonna do one this week. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of a busy day, especially in the morning for me. But we're gonna see. I got a State of the Eagles with Nitro Freak on Thursday, possibly Sixers Friday. I'm leaving that open. Saturday I got Gate City coming on, so he's gonna be doing a State of the Eagles with me too. I'm excited about that. Should be fun. But I'm gonna definitely do a call-in show soon. And Alec, thank you for super chat. Everybody, thank you for super chats. You guys are too kind. And if you're new to the channel, please please subscribe. I keep getting told I don't say this enough, so make sure you guys do. I'm working on it, Go Birds. It's all about timing for me. We signed a free agent We sign a free agent, sign a guy coming off his rookie deal. I mean, a lot of times that's the way it is because, they don't become free agents till after the rookie deal. If we get Chase or Pitts with the 6th pick, who do you want with the 2nd? Here's what I hope. I hope Kimura. He's slated to go from anywhere from 14 to 20, 25, 28, even early 2nd round because he's 6'1", only he's 215 pounds at 6'1", something like that. I want him to fall, and I want to get him. Y'all drafting a quarterback at 6 and 2nd round competition? No, I don't think we are, man. The call-in shows are great. We're gonna do one. Yeah, we'll do one this week. Maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one Friday and try to do maybe a double stream. It just depends when I get home. Do a Dak Anthony. Where's the fitness impersonation? Here it is. Ready? Are you ready? What happened? There you go. I love that story where you're saying how you went to Atlantic City and kept winning money when you were a kid. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the roulette system. Yeah. That was crazy. So you'd be fine with a 5'10" corner. No, I'm not opposed to smaller corners. I've seen some really good small corners in my day. It really just depends on the guy, Imagine if Howie drafts a running back at 6. It would be like Hurts' pick all over again with the running back position. Yeah, I mean, there's only one running back I would take in the 1st round. I wouldn't take him at 6. That got paid Philly 5. He did. We were talking about that. That got paid a lot of money. And, yeah, he's a good situation for Dallas this year and even next year. But what about in 3 years? In 2 years? You got $40-something million over the cap hit? I know that the thing's going to go up but that's a lot of money. I love to get cornerback, linebacker, or safety in free agency. Cashy beats. I just don't know what we can afford. Philly, we finally got lucky and you got a girlfriend. You got a girlfriend. How about that? Go for you, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Now, how old are you? You got yourself a girl. You're living in the real world now, my man. Dak did get overpaid. He got like 160 something million over 4 years. Now it's either Pitts or Chase. I'm with you, Bishop. I'll still put Devontae Smith in that. Some people won't, but I still will. But Pitts Chase is about what I'm thinking. I know Trevor Lawrence is really good and all, but have you reacted to his highlights? I haven't done Lawrence yet. I will. I mean, I've seen a lot of Lawrence, Tim, but I'll do him eventually. 13, you got girlfriend? Go for you, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like Hurts is the quarterback. All the Wentz sexuals are gone. The Wentz sexuals? I love it. Wait till you react to Xavier Collins. You'll want him over Kimura. All right, we'll see. Xavier Collins, I have not seen yet. I love Kimura. The thing with Kimura is I think he's he's the kind of future where the linebacking position's kind of going, We need a safety at 2, the kid from Florida. In the 2nd round, I'm not opposed to a safety at all. You know what I mean? You got it, Cameron. NFL taking their sweet time with this cap announcement. Yeah, they are. Ertz went to the Colts. Well, I didn't hear about that yet. But I wouldn't be surprised. Ertz is going somewhere. Ertz is gone. What are you going to get for him? My hope is a 4th round pick. Best 3rd round pick. Don't know if it could happen. Elliot, what's up? He says, yo, Philly, Bad Dog taught me Italian, and I spoke it to his girl. You spoke it to his girl, and now she's been my girlfriend for 8 months. Look at that. The Italian language is seductive. You know what I mean? It's seductive. I like Pitts, and that's why I can't speak it. But I kind of fake it. At the 10th pick, Philly, Dallas is picking Patrick Surtain for defenses. That's okay. Our speed will run right by him. If you could have one quarterback cook your spaghetti, who would it be? Definitely Ben DiNucci. That guy's a chef. You can have my 3rd round pick for Ertz right now. Y'all tripping. I'll do it. You want to give me a 3rd round pick for Ertz? Done. Done deal. What do you think about Dak's new deal? I mean, I think Dallas had to sign him. They couldn't afford to let him go. I think Dallas' window is like the next 2 years. Then that salary cap is really going to hit. The other thing I wonder with Dak Prescott is coming off of injury. Sometimes when you come off injury that first year, it's a while before you get going, you know. Do you know the goat house? You should steam with him. Do I know who that the goat? Who's goat house? What are you talking about? I'm at the goat's house. What do you think about Russ rumored to the Bears? I heard something on that. I can't see it happening, you know. We have 350 people here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Please like, please subscribe. We haven't done one of these in a while. We've been doing collabs, and we're going to do a lot more collabs. But I appreciate you guys being here. Let's get over 200 likes. Sugar Tits is here. What's up, Sugar Tits? What's happening? The Goat House on YouTube. I don't even know who that is. I think the Eagles should get Hunter Henry to travel Ertz. I don't need him because I'm drafting Kyle Pitts. Italian girls can cook their asses off too. They can cook their asses as they comb their back hairs. Hell yeah. And I say it being Italian myself, so don't want to hear anybody. You know, my mom and stuff, she'll kill me later, but that's okay. Would you consider a trade down to around 20 to get Horn or Xavier Collins? If you were trade down that far, probably could get enough picks to return. I wouldn't consider a trade down. I would consider a trade up. I would trade up, you know? I can calculate the calculations of the cord bread, yes. You'll call in one day, definitely. What's doing 5 on lunch with him? You didn't miss much. No, have you showed your... No, I haven't showed her yet. She's still working. She don't know yet. Did you hear blasphemy about us getting Jacoby Brissett bum? I heard things about that, Bird Gang, yeah. Hurts backup. I tell you what, like, when I hear quarterback competition, to me that doesn't mean you get you don't get a good backup. Get a good backup. I would get Mariota. If he's available, I want him. What's up, 5? You think Watson's going to the Dolphins? I don't think Watson's going to the Dolphins. Dude, I could cook. I could make gravy. Kyle Pitts stands at 6'6". He would give the Cowboys hell. I want him. I don't want to go against Kyle Pitts. What can we get for Ertz and Brooks a first together? I don't know. I don't know if you could get them both together. Maybe if you trade them combined, maybe. But I think maybe 3rd, 4th round pick for each. Trip was great. It's just really long drive, you know. Has a new stimulus. No, I think the Senate passed it. It's got to be reintroduced to the Congress. It's gonna pass though. My man Philly 500 always makes me headaches go sway back. I try to take headaches away. I do. If Pitts is the DK Metcalf of the draft, then we draft him. Enough said. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. The guy's going to run. He's going to run a 4.5. Okay, he's as fast as receiver. Daniel Jeremiah said if he was just a pure wide receiver, he still would go in the 15 to 17 range, somewhere between 15 and 17. Okay, so he's that good of a receiver, and yet he's a tight end. I just don't think you can give him. You have to draft him. Grab Jamar Chase's layup pick. Pitts reminds me of Cornelius Ingram. We can't draft. Let me ask you, Marvin. If Pitts turns out to be Shannon Sharp, should we have picked him? And what do you think Jamar Chase is going to turn out to be? Now, I like Jamar Chase. I'm not going to complain. But I'm telling you, man, I think this Pitts is special. So I get a girlfriend, then the next day I get sick. Well, would you get sick? What were you doing? But I hope you get better, buddy. You just marked. Happy birthday to you, buddy. What car did I drive? I drove my car. I would trade a 2nd and 3rd to get back in the 1st round. That's what I want to do too. You know what I mean? Here's my wish list. My wish list right now is the Eagles at 6 take Kyle Pitts. Or Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. One of those 3, I'll say. Then, here's where things turn around for the Eagles. They trade up into the 1st round, early 2nd, and they draft either J.C. Horn or Kimura, the linebacker. That's my perfect scenario. After that, I'm good because I got a starter on defense and a starter on offense. We have Hakeem Butler who is built like Pitts, but Pitts is no. Pitts is special. They're calling Pitts generational talent, highest tight end ever upgraded, wide receiver, Megatron like. I don't pass that up. Yeah, I agree, Tim. I agree. I'm not taking any tight end top 10 but hey, Howie's unusual guy. But what if he's not a tight end? Everybody keeps calling him a tight end. I don't think he's a tight end. I think he's a wide receiver. If he runs a 4.5 and he's 6'6", 240 pounds, he's a wide receiver. Pitts, Horn, and linebacker from Notre Dame, another lineman drafted depth, and we good. We good. I agree, William. Matt, what's up, man? Pitts is from Philly. That's true. Philly, could you imagine if Chase falls to us and then in the second round we get Slater, Stokes, Jabril Cox? I would love it. I think Slater's going to go top 10, though. You know? Kyle Pitts is faster, more agile Travis Kelce with DK Metcalf catchability. Listen. He averages like 18 yards a catch. He averaged 18 yards a catch. That is unheard of for a tight end. You want to get a punter? I like your trade back into the first strategy. Pitts at 6, Xavier Collins at 20. To me, Collins is look, I think that's the way to do it. Let's take our chances that Howie's not going to pick the best guy just waiting. And let's be aggressive and get the guy we need. Philly, Pitts only had 10 receptions as an X receiver. They didn't use him a lot there, but if you hear him talk, that's where he's most comfortable. I can't pass up on this guy. No, I want to see his pro day. I want to see those things. I want to see Jamar Chase's pro day. But it's gotta be one. Philly, he's listed at 4.7. Yeah, but go watch Paul. Go watch the. There's a video on him running a 40. He runs a 4.5 40. That's fast, my man. If he runs a 4.7, then you're right. He's a tight end. Then I would say, look, if Kyle Pitts runs a 4.7 and he's running what tight ends run, take Jamar Chase. But I'm telling you, I think this guy's going to have receiving numbers. Pitts had 0 drop balls. That's great. I feel good about this year's draft, but Howie always scares you, you know? How's Pitts tape blocking? He's not the greatest blocker. His blocking needs some work. That would probably be his downside as a tight end. But like I said, if you're putting him at wide receiver, you're not going to have to worry about that as much. I would trade a second and third to get back in the first. Me too, Michael. That's what I'm saying. Late first, even early second. Let's say a J.C. Horn is at 28. You got to come back up and get him. You know what I mean? The Eagles are in cap hell for one more year. We're going to get Carson's books off the number. Goku, man. Shout out to you, man. I like Pitts, but they already have Goddard. That's a problem to trade Pitts. What do you think? That's my problem to trade Pitts. What do you think? What are you going to do with Goddard? Are you going to sign Goddard to an extension? That's the other thing. I got to tell you, I don't care that they have Goddard. I'm taking the best player available. I just want the most talented player with the highest upside. That's all I'm asking for. You know? That's all I'm asking for. 4.7 was his high school times needed, because I just watched a video of him running a 4.5. So we're going to see at his pro day. Runs a 4.7, yeah, you're right. Not at 6, take Chase, come back in first. I mean, that's not going to bother me at all. Taking Chase is not going to bother me. Hell yeah, Shannon Sharp, yep, I'm taking him. Exactly, Concrete. Do you know when the pro day? I think Florida's pro day is March 31st. So Pitts' pro day is March 31st. That's a big day for me. Because I'm telling you, if this guy runs a 4.5, I'm saying wide receiver. Do you guys think that if he runs a 4.5, he could play wide receiver? Because I do. Do your kids play Among Us? My kids are not Among Us. No, they don't come on here. What's up, Philly? I want a wide receiver. Who do you want? 20 Eagles, 215? Goddard is the future, catching, blocking, tough. Hey, look, I like Goddard. And as a matter of fact, I think they should not wait to sign Goddard. I would do it right now. Is Asante Samuel big just for the name? No, I think he's pretty good. I was watching him. I like him. If both Chase and Pitts are gone by 6, would you take Waddle or Smith? I would take Smith. That would be my third guy. Smith would be my third guy. If I'm going to go Waddle, I think I can move back. You know? The thing is if Pitts and Chase are both gone, then I think Penny Sewell falls to us, right? Philly, if we add a vet backup, what's the highest round we draft a quarterback? Probably 3rd or 4th, if they draft one. You've seen Skip Ellis? What do you mean? Okay, Philly, we're taking Pitts, Devontae, or Chase. The real question is, who are we taking second, third round? That's a great question. Like I said, my plan in the second round is simple. Whoever's fallen that I have highly ranked in that first round, I'm either trading back up late in the first or trading early second, and I'm getting hopefully like a J.C. Horn, a Kimura. We'll see this Collins kid. I haven't seen enough of him to tell you, but somebody like that. You can't trust Pro Day stats. Remember Rager's 4.28 dash at Pro Day. We can all agree it doesn't run close to that. Yeah, well, the problem is here. The problem with that Pro Day was it was virtual. It wasn't. I don't even think that was his Pro Day. Was that? That was just an individual workout. I don't know if that was even his Pro Day because I don't think they did Pro Days last year. So it should be a little more fair. What free agents are you interested in? Any worth getting? Not a lot of guys. I mean, at least not some big guys. I'm going to put out some, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people, because they're not going to be the highest paid guys. They're going to be more, more role players, because I just don't think we have the money. I think for us, the whole thing is about the draft. If Chase, Smith, Pitts are gone, move back and grab Waddle. Not a bad idea. Kyle Pitts' slogan should be "Welcome to the pits of Philly." I like it. Would you be mad if we took Kimura? If we took Kimura at 6, I'd be very mad. It's too early for him. Draft Pitts, trade Ertz for Odell Beckham Jr. Imagine Pitts, Odell Beckham, Rager. That would be pretty cool. But, he's coming back from an injury, though. Xavier Rhodes, what's he going to cost you, though? Looking at Rager, I think it's an Eagles move to draft Waddle, remember? It wouldn't surprise me. If Pitts runs a 4.4, he's a wide receiver, But you left. Yeah, but listen. You can't. I don't think the Eagles are in a position to look and say, "Hey, we drafted a wide receiver last year, so we have Jamar Chase sitting here, and he is clearly better than anybody on our board. He's the highest ranked guy, and you know what? We're going to skip taking him because we took a receiver last year." You can't think like that. The Eagles have to think. We have holes all over the place, and what we need desperately is top end talent. Let's go out and get our top-end talent. If Pitts runs a 4.4, he ain't getting out of 3. He ain't getting past Miami. Philly, please give me some motivation to do my homework. Do your homework, or you're going to bed without dinner, and you ain't doing watch TV. You ain't going to play games. You ain't going to do shit. You do your work. That's what I would tell my kids. I hope you're motivated. 500, Sewell and Pitts still on board at 6. You picking Sewell? No. A week ago, I would say yes. I'm beginning to say Pitts, although I got to see what he runs. But it would be close. Pitts runs a 4.8, he drops in my book. I'm going Chase. Probably go Chase or Smith. And then if Sewell's there, that would be the pick. I would do my homework, but I can't miss this. That's what I would tell my kids. Tonight I got to watch The Flash, and then Lois or Clark, or as my kid says, Lewis and Clark. And if you don't do your homework, you ain't got no TV, you ain't got no video games, you ain't got no computer, no friends, you ain't got none. Do your homework. That shit's done. Hey Philly, are you ready for the Dak attack? Dak stinks. Are you worried about the midgets possibly moving up? Yeah, I do not want to see Kyle Pitts in with the Giants or Dallas. Sewell runs a 4.5. He's a running back. Joseph, what's up, my man? What's up, Vega? You ain't touching that there. That's right. So if we draft Chase, what number is he wearing? I have no idea. I believe them a lot but I give up on Dillard, though. I haven't given up on Dillard. I put Dillard at I want to move him to left guard. Do you think TF13 will be a top receiver 20? I don't know, Marianne, about top, but I like him though. Superman and Lois went on hiatus after March 30th. It's gone until May. Really? What do you mean? Why is it gone? If we draft Pitts at 6, would you pick up Trask in the later rounds? Possibly, but I think we got other moves. I probably wouldn't take a quarterback at all this year. You're 6'9" and run a 4.2. You should be playing receiver, my man. Dallas can't afford to take Kyle Pitts. Their defense is bottom tier in every category. I know. But just think about that offense. I mean, my gosh. That would be scary. If we get Chase, he's better take J-Jaw's number. Absolutely. If Dallas draft Pitts, I'll laugh because they don't need more offense. But they're going to score 40 points a week if they get him. 500, we are taking Pitts this draft. We're not taking Chase, bro. Too many people have us taking Pitts. I think we're taking Pitts. That's what scares me. The Eagles never do what we think or want. So that means they're going to draft some defensive end from the city of Milwaukee Community College. You know, it'll be something like that. Something out of nowhere. That's what I worry about with them. So there's a guy named His name is These Nuts. Come on. Pitts or Waddle and call it a day. Yeah, I mean, any of those is fine. At 6'9", you don't want to afford. Yeah, I like Waddle. I do like Waddle a lot. I mean, how can you not like Waddle? He's great. On Good Morning Football this morning, they said, we can get Marvin Jones or T.Y. Hilton. Would you? No, I probably wouldn't. But I think that T.Y. Hilton's a chance if he's cheap, What would you trade to have Smith, Chase, and Pitts? You'd have to trade a lot because you'd have to get into the top 10 twice. It would cost you way too much. Philly Style TV, my man. Thank you so much for Super Chat, man. He says, the Eagles left me in a salty way. Howie Roseman lives. Howie lives and he flourishes. Although we may be seeing cracks in the armor with Jeffrey Lurie and the stuff coming out about him. But thank you for Super Chat, buddy. What's your second, third, and third round picks? I don't know yet. I'm going to take, I'll tell you what, Paul. If it's up to me, I'm taking that second. I'm taking at least one of those thirds. I'm coming back up. 500 left. Thank you, buddy. There was a virus outbreak on the set of Superman and Lois. Was it really? So they haven't filmed it. I thought Superman was okay. 500. We are taking Pitts due to his ability to play the X receiver. I believe the Eagles can't be that dumb to pass on him. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. City of Milwaukee Community College. That's what we're going to take. Some defensive end from City of Milwaukee Community College. They have a community college. The reports of Lurie demanding picking Rager over Jefferson are very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. But what does that say about how he trusts Howie Roseman? 500, you should be a comedian? That's what some people say. Tinfoil Dingbat stand-up. Yes, Tinfoil Dingbat stand-up. By the way, Tinfoil Dingbats, I should have a video out, hopefully by Saturday, on some time travel stuff. If we were the Eagles, I'd trade down with the Panthers to take Pitts. I don't think you can play with Pitts. See, I don't think you can sit there and say, we're going to trade back to 8 or 9 or 7. We're going to trade back and we'll get Pitts when he falls. He ain't falling. He may not even make it to 6 at this point. Just Vargas says, what are the chances the announcement by Lurie about no quarterback competition was a screen to not have teams trade ahead of us for quarterback? Very possible, Just Vargas. It's very possible that was a smoke screen. No doubt about it. Our best linebacker is Singleton. I agree. It could be. I want Pitts. You think Pitts is overrated? Joe Marijuana? You think so? Really? Yeah, I mean, some people do. And maybe it is the hype. He is way hyped. But man, I'm telling you, everything I see of this guy, I think he's a real deal. Watch, we will pick Waddle and he will get re-injured. Oh, God, please. No. I want to get some new Eagles jerseys, but with all this going on, I don't know who's going to be on the team next year. Yeah, I think for me, I'm just sticking with the old school Eagles stuff right now. March 30th will be the last episode until May. Supergirl will take its time slot until they start finishing. I won't watch Supergirl. It was boring for me. I like Flash. I watched the first episode of Superman and Lois. We take Chase. Does he wear number 11 or different number? It's a great question. You're a time traveler, and in this next year, Jalen Hurts got MVP, and the Eagles beat the Colts in the championship, and the Eagles won. Wouldn't that be interesting? In a perfect world, one lucky fan should be able to choose the first pick. I like that. Just don't have it be. There's a couple people I know that shouldn't. Pitts is falling. I don't want Pitts near Dallas, man. I know Dallas needs a defense. I didn't watch Arrow. No, I never watched Arrow. I didn't even know it was on. I saw the Flash. I started watching Flash because I'm a big Flash guy because of the time travel. Oh, WandaVision's awesome, awesome. I loved it. I loved WandaVision. I didn't think I was going to like WandaVision, but it was just such a unique, idea. Anything unique, I like. Live call, not today. We're gonna do one this week. I gotta just find a way to fit it in. I got a stream on Thursday with Nitro, possible Sixers stream on Friday, and then I'm Gate City on Saturday. So a lot of stuff, but I'll figure out a way to work it in. 500, do the dance, that rerun dance. You want white rerun? I'll be doing white rerun if we get my man Kyle Pitts. Joke is better than Parsons, and he doesn't come. Oh, sexual assault allegations. I didn't know anything about that. Let me tell you, Kimura to me is I love that linebacker. That kid is, if you guys haven't, go watch that. That kid is a stud. I don't care that he's 215 pounds. He can put on 15, 20 pounds. He doesn't look like he plays at 215. That kid has all the makings of a stud linebacker. Lane Johnson said Mulata is going to be better than I think Mulata is good and be good too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch Falcon Winter Soldier. Absolutely. Pitts and Goddard would be unstoppable and would free up your other speed wide receiver. I agree with you. And let me tell you, the guy that needs the opportunity for the Eagles is Quez Watkins. I think Quez Watkins is a real deal. I think he can play. That's who I'm hoping to get. What's up, Pat 1984? How are you? Titans released starting cornerback Malcolm Butler. I saw that, and you know what? I don't need him. I don't need him. The linebacker is a Swiss Army knife. He is. Collins 6'4", 260. Okay, he's much bigger. I've not watched Legends of Tomorrow. I didn't know they do time trial. I'll have to check it out. With the 6th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Costes Antigua. I don't even power forward Lakers. There you go. That's all we need. Najee Harris is going to be a stud. I agree. 500. I had so much fun watching your Kimura. I rewatched. Oh, did you really? That's cool. He really shocked me, man. That was a shocker for me. Just that kid does everything. Go out and exercise. Hey, do you want to be fat your whole life? Do you want to have 2 chins in the back of your head, butter your hips to get through the door? Are you eating too much Haagen-Dazs? Do you want a girl? Do you ever want to have a girl know what it's like to kiss a girl, to touch her, to give her a hug, to do other stuff? Then go exercise. Go walk. Get your ass moving. There you go. I hope it helped. I hope you're running your ass off right now. I'm ready to go for a walk. Yo, if I want you to follow the Phillies. I love the Phillies. I love it. I'm addicted to food. Me too. I should be a motivational speaker. That's what I should be. No question about it. If we get Pitts or Chase Smith, pouring drink, that's definite victory cigar. No question about it. Kyle Pitts is from Philly. Yeah, I did know that. I mean, that's great. It's even better. It makes me like him even more. You're gonna do some video. Yeah, we're gonna do some Philly streams. That's the plan. Especially like afternoon games. Matrimonial duties, mother humper. That's right. I enjoy your enthusiasm. Thank you, Legends of Rocket. Thank you, buddy. Look, Jamar Chase, I have no problem. You should be the Eagles head coach. Let's do it. I don't know if me and Howie could coexist, though. Tell Ward if he wants to continue playing slot, he needs more wiggle in his jiggle. My goodness. If you're fat, get a fat girl. They need love, too. Do I talk to... Yeah, EDP... Yeah, all the time. I just talked to him today. Reported Miami, Philly has been calling draft analysis, hyping up Pitts when he's supposed to go undrafted. Pitts is supposed to go undrafted? What pick is Kimura? Kimura is projected anywhere from like 14 to 25. So he's supposed to go pretty high. My hope is that him being undersized will drop him. You should be the owner so I wish I was. Pitts is a little overrated. Okay, his highlights don't tell the story. His film show he has issues, could be coachable, but what issues does he have? The guy averages 18 yards a catch. Can't stop in the red zone. If you're going to tell me it's blocking, I'm going to say that I plan on playing him at wide receiver. So it don't matter. You're so like my dream is to talk to EDP. Your dream is? All right. Tell me when it's your birthday, buddy. I want you to know you're my new favorite. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. I'm okay with bigger, as long as they're not bigger than me. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. You know? To me, it's all about the feet. You can't have disgusting feet. If Galladay goes to the Dolphins, that means he probably will not pick wide receiver tight end, maybe Pitt or Chase. I think so, Tony. But I have a feeling the Dolphins, regardless whether they sign Galladay, and that is true. You may be right. If they sign Galladay, they won't draft a receiver. That could be huge for us. But I think they're going to trade that spot because I think somebody's going to want to jump the Atlanta Falcons for a quarterback. That is my theory. Didn't our tight end coach help great tight ends? If he has some problems, I'm sure he can get Pitts looking better. See, I guess this is the disconnect I have with some people. When I envision Pitts, I see a special talent that is not just confined or defined by being a tight end. And when you don't think of him as a tight end and more than that, and he can play wide receiver, then he's a different beast altogether. If he was just a tight end, then I would say, yeah, you're right, I get it. But I think he's so much more. What's more of a need, offensive line or wide receiver? I think they need both of them, random. But the Eagles don't have the luxury at 6 to worry about the need. Because the big need right now will not be the big need in 2 years. What they need is top-end talent. You know what I'm saying? If I Eagle Rex Ryan, you know it. If the Dolphins bring in a stud, they might. I'd rather be an Eagles fan right now than Texans. Well, yeah, me too. I haven't seen Sermon. Chuba Hubbard I saw. I like. Yo, Phil, what do you think we should do on the other side of Slay? It's a great question. Oh, here's my hope. My hope and dream is you can get a guy like a J.C. Horn in the draft, Asante Samuel Jr., and you just plug him right in and let him play. Let him plug him in and let him play. But if not, then go out and sign a guy, like a lower free agent, Ayo Philly, Quez Watkins was catching routes from Watson, Hurts, Quincy Avery's training. Was he really? That's interesting. I think Quez Watkins needs a chance, I'm actually really excited about our new young offense. I'm excited about our offense. I'm excited about our coach. I'm excited about our draft position, You're not too late, Compton. Someone needs to lock Howie in the bathroom during a draft, I know. We need to hack it. I need a hacker to hack him, right? It's probably going to be a virtual draft again. Hack him, and then let me phone it in. People don't like Pitts over Chase because he went cute last year doing Rager over Jefferson. Yeah, I get it, but man, it's not like Pitts is considered by some to be the highest graded tight end in the history of grading tight ends. I see him so much more than just a tight end. Joseph Vega says, Philly 500, if Howie drafts a quarterback, we smacking the shit out of him. Pitts had 779 yards, 14 touchdowns in only 8 games. He loves playing outside, the ultimate weapon. If Dallas or Giants get Pitts, we are in trouble. I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, I'm going to be very nervous on draft day. First thing I have to be worried about is, does Pitts make it to us? Then second, I have to be scared of, do they even take him? Bobby says, Eagles are winning next season, the East next season. I hope it, man. I hope so. Says I'm not. Quez Watkins is my favorite receiver we have right now. I love Quez Watkins. I don't know why we didn't use him more, These are going quick, so I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. They're going quick, even though I have a slow mode. We have about 395 people here right now. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. It means a lot to me. We've got a lot of live streams this week. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate it. 500, check out Rashad Bateman, wide receiver, Minnesota. He's a beast. People are sleeping on him. NPB215. I'll be doing a reaction to him, Xavier Collins, and then maybe one or two other guys this week. I love J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn may be my favorite corner in this draft, to be honest with you. And I like Surtain a lot. We have 8 tight ends on the roster now, one of which is 6'7". Do we really need Pitts? If Pitts is better than everybody else, if we're talking about a guy who could be a generational talent, are we going to really allow those other receivers on the roster to affect him, not getting him? You know? That would be my question to you. Did I miss a super chat somewhere? I don't know if I did or not. John Gill, man, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. He says, we got to kidnap the lawyer on draft day. I'm with the 4 guys you mentioned. John Gill, thank you for super chat, man. I appreciate that. Yes, we definitely do, my man. Thank you, buddy. 500, did you know we have John Hightower? Do you remember the cop on Police Academy? Big guy, black guy, and his name is Hightower. You talking about the guy that does all the voices, right? Like that. Yeah, that guy who make all the sounds. I remember his name was Hightower. Is that who you're talking about? I don't remember I remember watching Police Academy, but it's just been so long. ETN and that's the running back, right? I saw Stokes run the 40. Yeah, Derek, I saw that. Yeah, it's tough. I knew if we could draft an elite level, I'd trade back and grab. My whole thing, Kai, is that I just don't think. I think we have so many holes. It's like, do we really want to wait? You know, that is my thought. You know, I honestly not wait, but I just don't want to lose out on talent. I honestly feel like we used Watkins more than we would be a little better. I think so too. Watkins was great. You know, Inferno Productions, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. Xavier Collins is a beast. 6'4", 260 pounds. Long wingspan, extremely quick, ball hawk, great tackler. Wouldn't be surprised if he went late first round. Inferno Productions, thank you for super chat. I am going to be watching him this weekend, or doing a reaction. He's one of my next groupings, so I can't wait to see him. You know what I mean? Jeremiah Butler, thank you for super chat, my man. Shout out to you. I love Pitts, but I'd rather have Parsons or Jeremiah. Okay, on the field at the same time. Okay, on the field at the same time. Yeah, but Kadarius Toney is a monster as well. Like and sub. Jeremiah, thank you for super chat. Yeah, man, please like, sub. Yeah, I mean, both those linebackers would be unbelievable together. I just don't know how you could get them both. You'd have to really trade up. But that would be beastly linebacking core. Chronic Spin Dash, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. Jalen Hurts is the future. You the best 500. Thank you, Chronic Spin Dash. Appreciate that. I like him. I like Hurts. I'm excited about him. Philly put a tracker on Roseman draft day. Kidnap. I'm not going to kidnap him, but let's just hack. Let's hack the system. Let's hack it. And then we pick. Who is the best Eagles quarterback of all time? Fly, Eagles, fly. Vasilios, thank you for super chat. If you go by what people say, and probably fair, they're going to say Donovan McNabb. There's guys earlier that were there well before my time. All I can tell you is, in my opinion, the greatest quarterback of all time is Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham, number 12, is my favorite quarterback, not only of the Eagles, of all time. I love Randall. Now, he's not the most, he's not recognized as that, but I think he's the greatest Eagles franchise quarterback. Vic was very entertaining, J3 official. Cunningham was more entertaining. Were you taking Tyreek Hill or Kelsey that answers the draft? Oh, yeah, of course. The Eagles are slowly becoming mini Chiefs team. Interesting. Get Malik Hooker in free agency, the corner linebacker. I'll take Hooker, Eagle Slayer, if he goes cheap to the Eagles. If he's willing to come and say, hey, I hurt my Achilles, I'll sign a 1-year deal with you, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Randall I think he does have the longest punt in history, or at least he did. Surtain and Pitts to Dallas, same pick. Pitts doesn't come up big as much as I like. What do you mean? The route running is a little iffy, and if his cuts aren't as sharp, I would like. It would be amazing, but Smith is once in a lifetime player. Smith is elite. I like Devontae Smith a lot. I love the way he goes to the high point catch. I don't know, but those things you're saying about Pitts, man. When I watch Pitts, I just see a guy who's better than everybody else playing against him, and I think he's that guy. Randall original 12 right there, buddy. Absolutely. Yo, 500, do you think we should take a look at Malcolm Butler since Titans? No, Tony, he's 31 years old. He's 31 years old. No, I wouldn't. Carspell, agreed, Randall Cunningham made you an Eagles fan. Yeah, Randall was the guy. You know, there was just, man, I just love Randall so much. Vasilia says, mine's the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklen. Norm Van Brocklen. My dad would answer that. My dad would have answered that the same way and said Norm Van Brocklen, Vasilios. I never saw him play, you know, so he's before my time. But yeah, I mean, he was a stud, you know. Do the Eagles go defense? I think so, Lord. What is it? Lord Devastator? Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Tyreek Hill equals Rager. Travis Kelce equals Pitts. Patrick Mahomes equal Hurts. Definitely best case scenario. I think Pitts can be better. You know, I have Pitts upside even higher. Randall was the first mobile black. I don't know. First mobile, was he? I don't know. I mean, I think there were other quarterbacks before him, but Randall did things nobody else could do. You know, Randall, people don't understand, Randall was mobile, but Randall could throw the ball. He could throw the ball 85 yards downfield. He threw 30 touchdowns one year. Randall was awesome. Bubby Brister, my friend, was a Steeler fan. Loves Bubby Brister. The draft is so far away. Yeah, it's very far. You can't compare that at all, buddy. Pitts has a very more upside than Kelce because he could play. Well, there you go, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. That's it, Jeff. You just said the reason why I want Pitts at 6, because Pitts can play wideout. That's the difference. Doug Williams wasn't mobile though, was he? I don't remember who was around. I mean, like I was kind of young when Cunningham was coming up. I was still young, so I don't remember too many guys before it. I haven't been this excited to pick in a while. Let's hope we start this new chapter with the proper drafting. You the man. Thank you, buddy. But all I can say is Rocket Randall Cunningham is my favorite quarterback of all time. Not just for the Eagles, of all time. I love him. Joseph Vega, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. He says, Joel, people really be hating on Pitts. Are they watching what we are? He improved 5.9 yards per catch from 19. He is unstoppable. This man runs people over. Joseph Vega, thank you for super chat. I think what is happening is that Pitts is getting so much love and he's so hyped that people, you know, tend to automatically think, oh, this guy's not so good. But if you think of Pitts as just a tight end like some people do, I get where they're coming from. See, the thing is, I don't think he is. I think he's a receiver. But that's just my theory. Cunningham has the longest punt than Cameron Jones and Donnie Jones. Randall punted, I think it was like 93 yards. Pitts first, Stokes second. I like it. Randall Cunningham with Calvin Williams, Fred Barnett, Keith Jackson was my jam. To throw the little Keith Byers out back. That's right. Absolutely. And then before that, he had Mike Quick and he had Chris Carter for a little bit. Randall was a human highlight reel, but he was a way better passer than people knew. They just didn't. They didn't. If Randall Cunningham had Andy Reid, he would have been MVP every year. You know, Randall was so great. I'm tired of seeing all these mock drafts. They have us. Yeah, I don't know what the hell with the mock drafts having us taking Mac Jones. DH Eagles, what's up, my man? How are you? You have Pitts in your arm, Elliott. Good, man. We should draft Pitts only if Chase is off the board. Yeah, here's the thing. I can't do a poll. I wish I could do like polls on these things. So I'm gonna try my best. If you would take Pitts, put a 1. If you would take Chase, put a 2. That's what I want to know. That said, Pitts is big and strong enough to play fullback on a short yardage also. Look, if he's running a 4.5, Joseph, he's a receiver. Okay, we got a lot of 1s, a bunch of 2s. Okay, let's see what I got here so far. Okay. Tony Sutton, man, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Juan Gotti says 3. I love it. 12, 2. All right, so I would say from just looking at this, Not official, but it looks like there's more ones than twos. Not by a lot though, but there are. I'll take either one of those. And Tony Sutton, man, thanks again for the super chat. If Pitts and Chase are both there at 6, there will be civil war. It will be, yeah. 4.5, 40 Pitts, otherwise Chase. There you go. So that's what I'm saying. He runs a 4.5, I'm taking Pitts. If he runs a 4.6, if he runs a 4.7, I could understand another pick. I can't wait for you and LB draft boards. Yeah, I got to send him one. I was away this weekend. It was kind of hard, so maybe I'll send him one tomorrow. Would love it if Dallas trades up and takes Pitts. Dallas both line play stinks. I don't want Dallas touching them because they'll score 45 points a week. Philly, those Cunningham, Reggie White days were awesome. Those are my favorite days, William. Was those days with that team. You think since we're kind of starting over, we should bring back Kelly Green? I would love to bring back Kelly Green. Yeah. Philly, who do you think is going to make shocking draft pick? I think the one pick to watch is I think there's a couple. I think between 2 and 4, I think it could get very weird. I think between picks 2 and 4 can get very weird. So that's where I think you're going to see shock. Who am I going to do draft stream with? Draft stream, I'm going to be streaming myself. I think for the draft, I was actually thinking of doing a live draft call-in. So people could call in and talk to me about the draft while things are going on. Which pick would you make you do an angry reaction video? If they took a quarterback, or if they take some defensive end from, I don't know, what did I say earlier, Milwaukee Community College? Something like that would piss me off. A quarterback would piss me off. I don't hate Pitts, he's amazing, but on film, there were little concerns. He's my third choice over Smith and Chase. Smith is perfect. Smith is Marvin Harrison. I like Smith a lot. I'm not going to argue. I have no argument. Anybody that says Jamar Chase, no argument. Anybody that says Devontae Smith, no argument. Penny Sewell, no argument. Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, no argument. But for me personally, I look at Pitts differently. I look at him as I think Pitts is I think Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver. I don't think he's just a tight end. I think he's way more than that. Phil, when are you going to start streaming Sixers, especially with Blake Griffin and possibly Drummond on the Nets? If either Lakers or Nets, I'm hopefully going to start. I want to say Friday. That's my goal. But right now, when the Sixers start at 4 o'clock, 4:30, it's a problem for me to get home for. You could want them to take a quarterback because you get a ton of views on the Rant video, $300 from. Yeah, no, I mean it's true. For my channel and views is probably a great thing, but I'd rather be happy. I'd rather you see happy 500. Who do you want most with the second pick? What I want with the second pick is I want it to be traded. I want it to be traded up for either a higher second round pick or a late first, and I want to get J.C. Horn or Kimura, the linebacker from Notre Dame. If I could choose one guy to go to, and it'd be anybody, it would be Horn or Kimura. They bet you're crazy. Pitts don't help you instant. Hurts can't throw the ball 50 times a game. You need a run. We got a running game. Miles Sanders is a good running back. I don't want to hear it. Miles Sanders is a good running back. 855. If Zach Wilson falls, should we pick him? I hope not. Shot on iPhone. I wouldn't, but I like him a lot though. You want to be mad? I don't like being mad. All right, Phil, but let's say he runs a 4.5, but they don't change him to wide receiver. Then what? Then I would say that maybe they're not using him right, Hoodie Drew. I mean, I still think he's going to be good, but I would say utilize him better. Hurts to Pitts touchdown. That sounds so beautiful, don't it? Asante Samuel Jr. round 2, I would strongly consider him. If the cornerbacks fall on draft day, I'd use the Colts third rounder to get us higher. Grab one. Me too. 500. They said Eric Stokes runs a 4.24. Yeah, he did. I heard that. Yeah. Pitts does. Pitts is an instant starter. Miles Sanders is a Walmart version of Tony Pollard. Man, I like Miles Sanders a lot. I mean, I don't think the Eagles used him right. Look at him. I mean, they got to use him better. Now they got to get it. They got to get a good complimentary back to him though. Yeah, Randall, you love Randall, but Donovan's your favorite. I get it. Hey, look, I have nothing bad to say about McNabb. You know, I was a big. You think I was a big Carson supporter? Pfft, I defended McNabb like nobody. I was all in on McNabb. Hurts, Pitts, Rager, Fulgham. Hurts, Pitts. I like it. I like it. You know, Miles Sanders is best back in the, I think he could be. He's up there. Miles Sanders is a beast. Imagine Doug didn't limit his play. I agree. I agree. The hate on Pitts is really bad on here. I don't think most people are hating on Pitts. You know I love him. You know. Robert Dredden, thank you for the super chat, my man. Thank you so much, man. He says, "What up, Philly 500? Great signing by the Cowboys. My prediction for them is 4-12. Pound Dallas sucks." Thank you, Robert Dredden. I appreciate that, man. They spent a lot of money on Dak, and he's coming back that injury. That's crazy, right? I hear you. Kai says, "You buying up cryptocurrency? Yeah, 500 or running game is fine. I don't even think we draft a run." Yeah, I am buying. I'm buying a lot of crypto. Yeah, I buy a lot of crypto. I've been. I'm all about the crypto. My brother told me I might do something. I forget what the hell it's called. I don't even want to name it because I don't know enough about it. But yeah, I do play with the crypto. Our run game was nowhere to be found last year. It wasn't Miles' fault. He was play calling. What did he average? Miles averaged like over 5 yards a carry. So yeah, I want Murray in the second. He reminds me of taller Earl Thomas. If he's there, you take him, and Sanders is a smaller version. I haven't seen him play, Space God. I need to do a video on him. Pitts will make a receiving core better if it will take a double coverage. I agree. Why do I say pound instead of... I'm old. Why did he get timed out, by the way? Doesn't Devontae Smith weight scary? I understand. Hey, I don't think this was on purpose. Audrey, I think you timed out Anthony by accident. Anthony, I'm sorry you got timed out, man. I think it was an accident because he didn't say anything here. He said, "Doesn't Devontae Smith weight scare you a little bit? I understand Marvin Harrison comparison, but remember Marvin wasn't picked in top 10, was picked in the middle of the first round." Yeah, I think it was an accident. Because I don't think he would have timed him out for that. Audrey never times anybody out. So I'm sorry you got timed out. My thought process on what you're asking about Devontae Smith is he's 6'1". I think he can put on 20 pounds in 2-3 years. So I'm not so concerned. If he was 5'9", 5'10", I would say you're right. But 6'1", I think he can put on the weight. Cut 5150, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. He says, "What's up, Philly? Sorry I'm late. What do you think of drafting Jalen Waddle if Pitts and Smith are gone?" If you're gonna go that route, and I like Waddle a lot. Cut 5150, so I wouldn't have a problem with Waddle. I just think you can move back some and get him. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, yeah, I have no problem with that. But thank you for the super chat, buddy. Philly 500, when is a linebacker from Notre Dame supposed to be taken? Anywhere from 14 to like 25, 28 is where he's slated. My number one player in the draft is Kyle Pitts. Him, Penny Sewell are my top two. And then probably Chase and I'm not including quarterbacks, but, yeah. I'm scared Devontae Smith will get cracked like Dante Robinson. He might. He might. In that interview, Hurts sounded like he loved Waddle. Yeah, well, Waddle's explosive. I have no problem with Waddle. But I don't think you can take Waddle. I think you go back to like 10, 12, 13 and get Waddle. Legends of a Rocket, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. How early do you think the Eagles take offensive linemen? There is some real first-round talent this year. I hope Cowboys get one. I think if it's Sewell, they'll take Sewell at 6. But if not, I think maybe earliest second round. Eagles can't afford to trade Brooks. They're tied up to him for 4 years, so Chase at 6. Could be, yeah. Honestly, I like Najee Harris, but Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah would be a steal late, early second. Yeah, that guy, I think he's like what you want in linebackers. Like they like those tweener guys that can play safety, cover, all this stuff. I was watching tape of Kimura. Cover Devontae Smith. I love him. My top 3 defensive prospects right now, from what I've seen, would be 1. I would go 1, Man, one Horn, two Kimura. Oh, man, I love Kimura. Two Kimura, three Sertan. And Sertan is rated higher, I know. But I just like, those are the guys I like. You know? I don't want Kimura. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, ref. Jeremiah, yeah. Hey, 5 at 9 Eagles related, but how is your process of moving going? I gotta meet with the realtor. Schedule. I gotta go talk about we're doing a walkthrough April some point. So it's going good. But we got we're real behind in the packing and stuff. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. I feel like the organization should just let everyone write down who they want at 6 and then put in a box whichever they get the most counts of would pick out of Smith, Chase, Waddle. Yeah, could be. I think, like I said, if I'm going to go Waddle, I'm going to trade back. Because I don't think Waddle's going top 10. I think you can get him in the mid rounds. I thought on thoughts on Dak's deal, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. I think Dallas now has like a 2-year window, then they're in trouble. But I think Dallas had no choice. I don't think you could afford Dak Prescott to leave. Parsons, Farley, Horn, and Jeremiah Owusu are the best defensive prospects in the draft. Also, can I get a wrench? You got one. I like Farley, but I like Horn. I like Horn better. The thing, my issue with Parsons is I'm afraid that Parsons, if he doesn't play certain defenses, he's not going to be good. The way the Eagles play 4-3, they want their linebacker. Our linebackers have to be able to play coverage. I don't see that he can play coverage. If you look at Kimura or Jeremiah or Joke, we call him Joke. He does not. He covers receivers. Is it true Mark Holmes has a Dak poster hanging on the ceiling over his bed? Yes, it is. It is very true, Bobby. If I was Dallas, I would have traded Dak or released him and draft Jamie Newman in the 4th round this year. Jamie Newman could become a monster. I think that's a risky proposition. You sit there and you get rid of him. Smith or Chase can also get a wrench. Nico, when I give some more out, man, did you watch WandaVision finale? If so, I did watch it. I was hoping, I don't want to give it away. I saw it. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. And it's going to be curious to see what happens. But I don't want to say in case anybody didn't see it yet. I want to give them at least a week. You know? I got you, Tony. If I went checked out Scary Terry from the Knolls, he's like a mini. I haven't checked him out. Micah Parsons might go in the 5th round. You think in the 5th? He might go in the 2nd. Look, if Parsons is there in the 2nd round, I'd take him. Wait, so no more Eagles helmets? When I move, no. I'm probably gonna, if I can salvage this one, I'll put it in my garage. But no, I'm gonna do like a little studio thing. You know, shout out System of the Knot, man. He sent me a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna use some of it and decorate. Has Howie and Lori and Robert Dredden, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, has Howie and Lori made it to the land of Oz yet? They're in dire need of a brain and a heart, right? Is that what you're gonna say? Robert Dredden, thank you for super chat, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Feel like I just got done watching the Pitts video. I'm so glad Jeffrey told Howie to build around Hurts. I think Hurts is a Philly guy and Wentz never was. You can't go wrong with Smith, Chase, or Pitts. No, you can't. Definitely can't. Quez is one side, Pitts on the other is a problem with Hightower in a slot. Don't forget Rager. You put Rager in a slot. Lord Dagger, what's up, my man? The after scene of WandaVision didn't make any sense. Which one? The last one? If you listen to the music of the post-credit scene, the second post-credit scene, it's the music of what's the Doctor Strange. So that was just letting you know she's going to be in Doctor Strange too. Parsons doesn't make it past 1st round. He probably not. The new Doctor Strange movie will be part 2 of the WandaVision. Yeah, I think you're right, Tony. I want to see it. I surprisingly liked WandaVision. I didn't think I would like it. Yo, Philly, we need offensive linemen in this draft. Do you agree? Yeah, I think so at some point. You know, but I'm not approaching the 1st round. At least not the 1st round. I'm not approaching the 1st round as I'm picking need. I'm picking best talent, you know? Do you think the Eagles will be better this year than did last year? I think it's possible. Joey Shakes, my man. Shout out to Joey Shakes 72. Sub him up if you haven't. He says, hey, excited about the draft. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, Joey. I'm excited about the draft. I hope you're having a good day yourself, my man. Nice to see you. 500, man. Do a little dance. Well, like this. Want it fast? You want it slow? What do you want? Dak is going to win a Super Bowl? I don't think so. This could be a Florida draft for us. Pitts, Tony, Trask could all be available. How he is a Gator? You never know. Kuramoa. See, I can't pronounce it. Najee Harris is good, but I would rather get Trey Sermon in the 4th or 5th instead. We should not go running back in the first. No, I would consider Najee Harris in the 2nd round. I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would, but I don't think they will. I have not seen Coming to America yet. No, not the second one. First one I have. I say Quez has star potential. He could be. I love Quez Watkins. Chase or Smith if Pitts isn't there. Angela, that is very. It really depends on the day you ask me. If you would ask me yesterday, I would say Chase. Today, I would say Smith. I'm very even on both those guys. I think Devontae Smith is getting slept on a little bit. I do. What do you think about the Quicksilver twist? I thought it was stupid. They should have made him the Quicksilver from X-Men. I thought that's what they were doing. Yeah, that kind of got me there. Can you do a video on new coaching staff? All coaches are unknown. I think I've done some, but I could do more. Some of them I don't even know myself, you know. We all forget we have one of the best offensive line coaches in Stoutland. We can find any offensive line anywhere. I like some of the young offensive line. I like Herbig. I like Mulata. I'd take Dillard and I'd try to move him to left guard. You still have Sayamalu. So, I think they have some guys, you know. I thought Mafito would show up at the. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Or I thought Dr. Strange would. Hey Phil, I really hope the Cowboys keep Gallup. What do you think? I think they will, at least this year. Can the Eagles get anyone free agent? They can get somebody. They can manipulate it, but will they? How much will they spend? I don't know. Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna watch it. Me and my wife are gonna watch it. Quez Watkins is the next Deshaun Jack. I love Quez Watkins. He's bigger than him too, you know. Am I the only one here that wants Adrian Killins to get another chance? No, I wouldn't mind seeing him get another chance. I thought he kind of got jobbed, you know, last go around. I like Horn and Asante Jr. Overstand. I like them all. I like them too. I feel Parsons dropped to early second. Another DK very talented, but some issues why he drops. Well, I would take him if he's there. Do you think Sewell will fall to 6? I don't think Sewell will fall to 6. I think if there's one guy that will not get by Cincinnati, it's Sewell. I don't think Sewell's going to be there. Cowboys just made the same mistake as we did with Wentz. Huge contract coming off an injury. Hopefully it bites them in the ass too. Yeah, that injury is not necessarily an injury you just come back from and it's like, oh, okay, I have an injury, you know, we're back and everything's good. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Yo, what's up, 500? Long time no see. What's going on, little H? How are you? Good to see you. And we got 305 people here. If you're new to the channel, please please subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of live streams this week. You don't want to miss any of it. Got a lot of stuff going on. Driscoll did better than Mr. First Round Pick. He did. That's true. Oh, I would cut Whiteside yesterday. If we draft Najee Harris, it will be doing to Miles what we did to Wentz. Sort of. Because a running back, you use 2 running backs. You know what I mean? You use 2-3 running backs. I think he would be a great compliment. McNabb was perfect after... McNabb came back 8 weeks later. 8 weeks later, you know? So it's kind of crazy. But we're going to do about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to get going. I've probably already been on too long. I got to go meet a realtor. Again. If Herbert can drop some pounds and bulks up, then he could be a center. Yeah, he could play center too. You know, I like Driscoll. They got some guys, but I would still try to. I would always try to improve my line. Do you think Miles Sanders will be? I do. I think Miles is going to have a big year. If everything plays out right this year and next year, we could have 4 first-round picks combined. Huh? I guess we could, huh? 500. I'm just enjoying my spring break for school 1 week. All to myself. I'm pissed over Dak's contract because now I'm gonna get ridiculed for no reason at my school. Well, you shouldn't get ridiculed. You'll be fine. Don't worry, but enjoy your spring break, my friend. Yeah, I think we need a big back. I gotta see the available. I'll be putting out some lists, and look, we do have Elijah Holyfield. I feel like they never even gave him a shot. And the reason that kind of pissed me off was because if you remember in training camp, the players were like the defense loved going against him because there was so much competition, and he never was given an opportunity. You know, Sayamalu is a good run blocker, but is Buns as a pass blocker. Yeah, Sayamalu, I'm not so sure. That's why I'm saying if I could put Dillard to left guard, I would do it. You know what I mean? I would do it. System of the Knot, man. You're too kind, brother. You're too kind. He said, shout out to 500. Another great stream, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for super chat. I believe our new coaching staff will utilize our young talent in the right way. I think so, too. I think one of the big reasons we got Nick Sirianni was his ability, at least the Eagles believe, that he develops talent. I think Doug had a problem developing talent. There's no question about it. No question at all. Let me see something here. I can't find it. So did you check your? No, I haven't. I haven't gone over the post. I'll be going over there later when I go to the house. We need good players willing to play for cheesesteaks. Hell, cheesesteaks for everyone. I'll give me a call. I'll take a couple cheesesteaks. Do you feel like the offense will be better this year? I think so. I think it will be better. I think it will be better designed. You know what I mean? From a scheme point of view. Philly, can you talk to Mark about slowing down on Dak's videos? He needs help. Now, Mark's in love with him. Mark literally is trying to get his kid to change his name to Dak. I want to do a live stream, and I want to have an intervention, like a live stream intervention on Mark Holmes' love for Dak Prescott. So who do you want personally at 6? Sewell and Chase are gone. Pitts. I mean, I may go Pitts with those guys on the board. What are your Jalen Hurts projected stats this season? I haven't even thought about it. I can't project his statistics or anything like that until I know who he's throwing to. All I want from Jalen Hurts is I want to see him be better than he was last year, and I want to say, you know what, we can win with him. Finally, Lurie dropped some balls. He told Howie he better not draft a quarterback at 6 or bring in competition. Now, hopefully, that means a good-ass draft. Hopefully. And hopefully he's not interfering too much. That's the one thing we definitely don't want. No question about it. But let me take this second. Thank each and every one of you guys for joining me for the stream. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to all the likes, all the super chats, all the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Shout out to the mods, to all the subscribers and people I have viewing. It means a lot to me. If you haven't, please subscribe. I'm going to end this stream now. We're going over an hour, so I got some things to do. But I just want to thank you guys. We'll be doing much more of these this week. It's going to be a busy week in live streams, so look for that. Next one coming definitely Thursday, and I'll even try to get a live-in show if I can do that. But I just want to thank each and every one of you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't on the way out. And with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Take care. I will talk to you later. And of course, don't be a dingbat.